Anker, a power generator. Brand new. I got this week, brand new. Look. What is this good for? What this means. So is there... I don't understand what that was for. Is there a foil on here? It is, look. There we go. Alright, so we can turn the display on. It came with 87% charged. Charge it up to 100%. Now it's ready to go. I do like how it's made. It looks really well made. The touch and feel of this device is good. There's outlets for a fan. I'm going this close on purpose so that you see the details. Nice rubber feet on both sides. The back side, a bunch of screws here if you want to take it apart. The DC in port where you can charge the device in multiple different ways. Battery lifespan is achieved by charging this to 100% always after done using it. And if you plan to store this station, every 3 months you're supposed to recharge to 100%. This is the Anker 521 portable power station. The Powerhouse 256 watt hours. That's the name of this model. Now, the reason why this thing has to be charged to 100% all the time is the kind of battery it uses. The newer LFP batteries, and they like to be charged all the time. All right. Right below the DC in port is a little hole for a reset. So if this thing needs to be reset, the computer in there, go in there with a little pin with a paper clip and reset it. Alright, so it comes with a light in here. You touch it and it turns on. What I like about this is a little more yellowish, so not what you have like in your phone, or where you have like this bluish white, super bright white light that hurts your eyes in the dark. This is obviously made for a power outage where it's like super dark, and where this light is nice for your eyes, like the eyes, you know, are not stressed by this color of light. If you push and hold, it doesn't turn off. Push and hold, I think it is. There we go. It does this blinking, the SOS blinking kind of thing. I assume it saves power instead of being on for the whole time, but I also assume that this LED light will go for a very, very long time with the size of battery in here. Wait, next time you turn it on, it's solid again. Okay, here this button turns the display on and off. Not off. It doesn't. It turns it on. The display turns off on its own. Here you have a car power socket. There. That is a socket where you can plug in like plugs like this. Those old style plugs, they go in here. There. It doesn't turn on automatically. You would have to turn it on here to activate this outlet. Okay. Push the button again to turn this outlet off. Okay. There. Over here you have the 110. 110. You see the 2 prongs. It does 2 prongs. And you can put in 2 devices. If you do happen to have a 3-prong, the third ground prong has to go here in the hole, meaning you can only use one of them, right? Either here or there, but you cannot have 2 3-prong cables plugged in. That goes there. You can use other chargers, like here, look at this. This is for my Ryobi. Fast on there. Like that. Right, and then I can charge my Ryobi drill or whatever. Then it has a sine wave outlet here, so this is a sine wave form. That's important to some. You have to turn it on here. You can switch it to power saving. Power saving gives you here a control, like it shows power saving is on. Plus you have the little blue background here. When you turn power saving on, it will turn this off automatically to save power when your device has charged. So if your device, your 110 device, doesn't need any more power, this will turn off automatically. If you leave it like this, it will stay on all the time until you push the button. On the display, it shows a lot of things here. It's like pretty dark, right? You can't see it. Can you see the display? We're gonna get closer on this one. So, taking a look at the display, I have this fan here running full speed. And we can see it takes 2 watts out of it. The icon here shows it's outgoing, 2 watts going out. If you charge, you can see here when it shows incoming power. This will run 123 hours, I believe. And then up there it shows it's on USB-C, right? So if I unplug USB-C, the light comes off. Try the other one. It's back on. 2. And this would be charging the phone. So now let's talk about charging this. You can charge it with a 110 power supply. That is 110 power supply, an Anker power supply. It comes with the device, and as you can see here, it does an output of 224 volts, 2.7 amp, 64.8, so 65 watts switching power. This is like a powerful little brick here. 24 volts comes out with 65 watts to charge this 2.7 amp. Okay, it has on this side an 8mm connector that fits in here. Okay, you can charge that there. And then you can also charge here with a cigarette lighter plug, right? So with the cigarette lighter plug this in here, also an 8mm, to the 12 volt in the car. But we saw the power supply does 24 volts, so this will also work in those newer Teslas where they have 16 volt on here. This charges with that. And if you want to charge this with a solar panel, then your solar panel needs a cable that ends up in one of those 8mm large outlet plugs. And then you can also charge it with the solar panel. As we saw earlier, you can only use one 3-prong in here. So if you get one of those connectors, you can for sure plug in more devices here, but you cannot exceed 300 watts in the whole scenario. So you need to check on the device what you want to power with, how much power they draw actually. Yeah, so overall that looks pretty good. Let's see how long it will last. but I have a good feeling about this particular device. So I hope you liked this video, and I see you in the next.